Hey WTFers, I'm here with Mary.
Hi,
And I'm Erica, and we thought it'd be fun to do a little coffee race recap. Mary just got done running the Utah Valley Full Marathon 2 days ago, so she's feeling good.
Feeling sore.
We thought it'd be fun to just kind of recap the race and just kind of shed some light on the Utah Valley Marathon. If anybody's ever interested in coming to good old Utah and trying it out.
So, like Erica said, I ran the Utah Valley Marathon this last Saturday. Today's Monday, and I'm still pretty sore.
That's with any downhill marathon.
Yeah, so I had a couple goals going into it. It's been 2 years since I've done my last marathon. So it was more of a shakeout race, to kind of get the nerves out, get another race under my belt, and in the fall kind of move all this training and apply it to something stronger in the fall. I wanted to definitely beat my previous course PR. So I ran this race in 2014 in 4 hours and 9 minutes. And so I wanted to beat that for sure. Luckily that I did beat that goal. I got it in 4:06, but that was the only goal I met. I kind of did fall apart after about 15 miles or so. And I've been trying to analyze what happens. And there's kind of a lot of factors that play in. So I did spill my salts all over the floor, the ground, I guess. We were outside running. I spilled all over
that lovely loose salt that we're such a big fan of.
Yeah.
When Mary came up to us at like mile 19, she's like, "Do you have any salt?" And we're like, "That's the one thing I forgot to bring." And she had dropped the whole vial, and it just went everywhere. So lesson learned.
Yeah. Take it back up.
Yeah, to bring it back up.
Yeah. So anyway, I did have a very strong first 15 miles. Like I finished the first half marathon in 1 hour 56 minutes, which is my fastest ever. But I kind of feel like that might also be my demise. Maybe I pushed too fast in the beginning, and I didn't have enough left over for the end. Lesson learned, I guess.
It's a really big, common thing that happens with people. You're so excited, the race starts, you're feeling great, you just go, go, go. If you don't pace it right, depending on what course you're running, that can kind of be a determining factor in your finishing time as well.
Right, and I was aware that the beginning was definitely more downhill, so I tried to use that to my advantage. In my mind, I was thinking, well, I'm feeling strong, I'll push it. I know in the end, I'm not going to have as much downhill to do. Like, even though I was feeling good, it was still much faster than I'm used to. And I kind of feel like maybe that's like why I just crapped out at the end. At the end, I did start cramping a lot in my calves and then also my feet, which that's pretty hard for me to run through. And yeah, that was a big deal. 3:55 pacer, I was trying to stay with her because my second goal was to beat 3:55, which is my all-time marathon PR. Thank you. Yeah. And so I knew I had to stay in front of her. And as soon as she just hauled ass up this hill, and I could not keep up with her. So we get to the top, I'm able to catch back up, and we kind of do this for the first few hills, and just eventually I just couldn't catch back up to her. So once I couldn't even see her anymore, I felt like, well shit, there goes my goal. That one is a little bit mentally like demoralizing. So I kind of got in my head after that. So
it's hard. I think pacers are great and they serve a wonderful service to a lot of people, but they do kind of mess with you because depending on how you run your race or how you pace your race, it could be different than that pacer. And then to see that time pass, even though like maybe you're planning on negatively splitting or take the hills slower but then run the downhill faster than like what a pacer would do, it can really mess with you though once you see them pass you and you think, oh well, I'm not even going to be able to catch them again.
Right. I could feel myself definitely losing steam after she took off, and I knew like I can't catch back up to her. So then my second goal was to stay in front of the 4-hour pacer. I did that for a little bit, and then I started cramping, and there goes the 4-hour pacer, and I'm just like, well, double shit, like, now what? So I think mentally at that point I was just done. Luckily at mile 19, Erica and our friend Libby were so nice to meet me there and kind of walk me off the cliff and just basically get my head like in the right space to finish.
So what was the course like?
So you start up at Wallsburg, which is this tiny little town up Rebel Canyon. kind of like these little country roads turning here and there, a little bit of rolling hills. The first half when you're in the canyon. Nothing too big. Around mile 7, you come up on your first pretty big hill.
Are you in the canyon at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still in the canyon at that time. So you're climbing. That was when I reached the 355 pacer actually at that point.
You're running down the highway. They section off a portion of it
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of rolling hills, nothing too crazy, like I said, until mile 7, then you get a few big ones. But then you also get the relief on the downhill.
Did you feel like the downhill was enough of a relief?
Yeah.
Or did it, okay.
Yeah,
So
it helped
good.
a lot. Yeah. Which I do like that actually, the changing of the muscle groups. Give yourself a break.
Yeah.
I like
Do
that.
you feel that it was like overall a downhill marathon, like from point to point, or do you feel like it's just kind of that you gain as much as you lose?
Overall, so over 26 miles, you lose about 1,500 in elevation,
Okay.
which is helpful for sure. But there's other races where you lose a whole lot more, which is where I kind of feel like my money's going to be at. But overall, you do lose it. The last half, you can tell it's downhill, but I don't feel like it's enough to really help you a whole
Right.
bunch.
What are other local races in Utah elevation wise? Okay, up in like 3?
Yeah, I'd have to go
3,000?
check. Yeah, I mean, Ogden,
They're
I
a
think,
lot.
is more. I
Yeah.
would think Ogden is more. Ogden Marathon. Yeah, Big Conwood for sure. That one's
Yeah.
a big one. That's closer to like 5,500 maybe.
Okay, so that's the difference. I
Yeah.
mean, we have multiple canyons along the Wasatch Front in Utah. I never looked at Provo Canyon as being a really downhill fast course, not like a ski resort canyon. What was it like at the top? I know a lot of people complain about the early start.
Yeah, oh, that's right. It was early. It started at 6 a.m. So we started loading. They were loading buses between 3 a.m. and I think 4:15 is when they wanted the last bus heading out. So me and a friend, we got on the 3:30-ish bus, and we're up there by like, yeah, it took about 45 minutes to get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're sitting around for about 2 hours.
Freezing our asses off.
Cold.
Yeah, it was cold. They had fire pits, but they'd already ran out of firewood by that point. So it was pretty funny. Like, people are going off to this dead tree, just like breaking branches off, like being
burn
Boy
it?
Scouts. Yeah. Like making their own fires. So that was nice. Once they got going, it was good. Yeah, just huddled up around the fire pits. It was an early start time. Like, my alarm went off at 2:15. I mean, I couldn't even fall asleep before 11.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was rough. But I mean, and then you have the adrenaline and caffeine going for you. Yeah, it's really put on well.
Yeah.
It was just not the best day for me, but that has nothing to do with the race itself. It's just
So what do you think you learned, like, from the overall race?
overall, I think I myself need to plan a negative split, a marathon. Meaning I take more time to run the first half than the second half.
When you ran your PR, is that what you did?
Yeah, and not intentionally.
When you ran your PR, you were faster on the second than you were on the second part of the race
Yeah.
versus the first.
Yeah, so my PR was St. George years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I can't remember, 3:55. And it wasn't my intention to negative split, it's just how it worked out for some reason. All the stars aligned and I had this awesome race. So the first, I did, and I negative split by about 10 minutes, I think. So it took me 10 fewer minutes to run the last half. I need to figure out how to keep a strong head. Like,
That's trying to mental game.
yeah, keep my mental game strong. Not like psych myself out, not just give up if I don't reach a certain goal, if I feel like I've lost it. Just
How do you feel like your training went for this marathon?
good. Mostly good. There were definitely things
Well, it
that
was hard. So to back up, she had signed up for Mount Charleston Marathon, which was supposed to be at the end of April.
Yeah.
And then family conflict caused that to not happen. So then she wasn't planning on doing Utah Valley. That
Yeah.
was kind of like,
it was like a rebound.
she was so close to Mount Charleston. Like, she had trained up and
I had
it was
finished my
week of,
18.
like week
I
of.
did my 18 miler, and then shortly after, before my 20 miler, I realized I wasn't going to do that marathon.
Yeah, so she got down for a couple of weeks and then had to build back up. So
Yeah.
she's had a marathon on her plate
Since
since
January.
January.
Yeah.
Which is a long
So,
time.
ooh, it feels good to have it gone.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well,
Yeah.
we're starting next week.
I know.
So she had that on her mind a lot.
Yeah.
So I feel like if in my opinion, I feel like that affected just, you know, your progression, because to progress to 18 and then have to go, oh wait, now my race isn't until here.
Yeah.
I got to back a little and then build back up.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I think, you know, but other than that, how do you feel like you're training?
So I hired a coach this time to put together a very specific plan for me, which I've never done before for a marathon. And I felt like he gave me everything I needed to be strong. I just didn't do everything he said. So
It happens.
yeah, sorry, coach.
Truth.
It happens.
Yeah. Life gets in the
Yeah.
way. And things happen.
Yeah. So I feel like, I mean, I never did the weight training I was supposed to, which I feel like definitely would benefit me. I know it would. I just didn't do it. I don't know why. Life gets busy, and it was just one of those things that I felt like took the last seat. So I didn't do all the training that I know I should have. But I tried to get that out of my head, though, going into the race. It was like, okay, well, what's done is done. Like, I can't change how my training went. All I can do is take everything that I've done and do everything I can with it.
Try your best.
So
we're both running the St. George Marathon the first weekend in October.
yeah.
And that'll be my first marathon in 2 years. And yeah, I think we're all just kind of like trying to figure out.
How to have our best race.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a long time, I think, for the majority of people in our group that has done a full marathon.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, yeah.
Well, I think a lot of it's because we do triathlons generally. So, and like anybody out there who knows triathlon versus marathon, your run on a triathlon is completely different than a marathon.
Yeah.
And nothing scares me more than a marathon. I would rather do a half Ironman or a full Ironman than run a marathon. So, because it's just less painful, I swear.
Yeah.
And I think it's great that Mary was able to get that, you know, out of her head, and now she knows she's gone the distance. So now she knows she can go the distance. Now what? Now she executes a training plan differently, her nutrition, she focuses, and just kind of zeroes in on what maybe she feels like she should do in the next time to have like that much better of a race.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely feel like a relief having that race done. I mean, I can no longer say it's been 2 years since my last marathon, so that feels good. And then, taking all the lessons I learned from this training and this specific race and applying it to the next one and just doing better.
Right.
And you know better, you do better. And
realistically, that's all you can ask for, you know, just trial and error. And I know that we'll get to Boston one day, but it's just keep on trying and figuring stuff out as you go, and you have your great times and your fails. And
all you can do is learn from the bad and focus on the good, do your best, and just keep trying. It's good to kind of just refocus too, like start fresh, and I have a different goal now. So, it's good.
Yeah, I think our next race is St. George.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about doing Nevo.
That's right.
That's in August. So the Nevo Marathon is like Spanish Fork Canyon in Utah. Downhill.
I might do the half while she does the full, to see how it plays out for St. George. But my next race will be the St. George Marathon.
Yeah.
There's a big group of us doing this, and that's another thing that we didn't really talk about is we normally train together. We're very codependent on our group and our training.
Yeah, that's
our
true.
training crew.
I'm okay
and
with that.
Mary just kind of did this all by herself. You know, she had all of her speed workouts and all that was just her.
Yeah.
And I think that it's good and bad. I think it helps her realize that she can do it by herself.
Yeah.
But it also is bad because sometimes you need the motivation and the friends. You need, like we'll go to the track and we'll do a track workout. We're not running next to each other,
right?
But we're all there suffering together.
Yeah.
And so I think it just brings a different dynamic.
Yeah.
It makes those workouts not as daunting. Long runs, 20 miles all by yourself.
Yeah.
It's just, so it is a different aspect. This next go around, there's probably 5 or 6 of us that are doing it together. So it'll be great.
I'm definitely more excited for this go around. Having the group there, motivation, the encouragement. I mean, I still have the encouragement, of course, from everyone, but it'll just be a little bit different.
Mary Holly. And Kimball. All Hewlett.
All right, well, I think that's it on our little coffee race recap. We hope that you found some tidbit of information about either goods and bads of marathoning, or maybe it sparked an interest in the Utah Valley Marathon to come and run it. Let us know in the comments if you guys ran it or other marathons that you think are worth trying. We're always open to travel and go places, so we'd love for the feedback.
For sure.
Give us a like and subscribe. We'll be doing this coffee race recap after all of our races, just to kind of give a more like intimate opinion about our races, just kind of change it up a little. Yeah, more in depth, more just conversation about how it went.
Yeah.
So we hope you liked it. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.